We always enjoy seeing the bad boy fall in love with a girl. It's always amusing to watch how a bad boy who is usually dominating and stoic suddenly falls because of a woman. If you're looking for anime like this, you've come to the right spot since we've compiled a list of 5 anime in which the cold-hearted boy falls in love with the girl. Without further ado, let's get right into the list. Number 5. Kaze no Stigma. Kazuma was the designated heir of the powerful Kannagi family, which has a centuries-long tradition of specializing in fire magic, but his inability to properly use said fire magic led to his quick defeat at his second cousin Ayano's hand in a battle of succession. Disgraced and abandoned by his family, he left Japan, only to return 4 years later with a new name, new attitude, and new, and quite powerful, wind magic powers, including a rare contract with one of the mighty spirit kings. He swiftly butts heads with the fiery-tempered but now outmatched Ayano, who by dint of being the replacement successor now wields Enreha, the flame sword of the clan's ruler. Though Ayano first mistakes him for a potential threat, she later finds herself saddled with Kazuma as a bodyguard, forced to work with him on various supernatural matters, or crossing paths with him when his jobs intersect with hers. Ayano's friends delight to no end in thinking that Ayano is falling for Kazuma despite her protestations, but more serious matters arise when a clan who has long served the Kannagis turns into traitors. Later, Ayano, Kazuma, and Kazuma's kid brother Rin get mixed up in a mess involving a clan of earth magic users, the obligation that clan must fulfill, a pixie, and a cold-hearted vixen, all of which seems to center around a cute girl who may not be what she seems. Number 4. Special A. Until she was 6, Hikari was always the best at everything she did. Right up until the moment she challenged Kei to a wrestling match and he won. Ever since then, Hikari's entire life has revolved around beating Kei at something, anything. Unfortunately, a decade later, he's still the top student and athlete at their very exclusive high school and she's still second best at everything. But what Hikari's never noticed is that he's actually in love with her. That's only the beginning of the ridiculously convoluted web of relationships that ties the elite group of students who go by the name of the Special A. Get ready for spring flings, split personalities, and social dysfunctions galore as boy meets girl turns into boy beats girl. Number 3. School Rumble. As with many comedies, the plot for School Rumble is kept at a basic minimum. Kenji Himaru is the bad boy of the school, a tall and angry character whose reputation for skipping classes and starting fights is second to none. Well, that was until he met Tenma Tsukamoto, an absolute airhead of a girl who raises the bar of her own stupidity on a daily basis. The problem is that Tenma is madly in love with Uchi Karasuma, a quite mysterious character who manages to comically avoid Tenma in every situation. What results is a series of humorous sketches through the eyes of both Himaru and Tenma as they constantly and quite hopelessly try and get their lovers to acknowledge them. School Rumble is truly at its best when watched in small doses. As upbeat as the series really is, attempting to watch it all in one sitting will only leave you feeling underwhelmed and ultimately does not do the show any justice whatsoever. The anime certainly is one of the better comedies to gain a release and definitely is a must-see for those who enjoyed similar sketch-based comedies like Cromartie High School. Number 2. Bokura Ida. Nanami Takahashi is a high school student entering her first year. Immediately on her first day, however, she becomes the victim of a practical joke by the school's most popular guy, Motoharu Yano, who coincidentally also ends up in her class. While the two get off to a rocky start, they soon find themselves falling in love with one another and begin dating. But their relationship is marred by Yano's past, which includes the death of Yano's previous girlfriend, Nana Yamamoto, and the betrayal surrounding her death. To make matters more complicated, her younger sister, Yuri, is in the same class as Yano and Nanami. As Yano struggles to come to grips with Nana's death and his unresolved feelings for her, so too must Nanami learn to understand Yano if the two hope to continue their relationship with one another. Number 1. Takt op.Destiny. Takt op.Destiny takes place in the United States of America years after the historical appearance of monster-like aliens known as the D2S who emerged from a black meteorite that crashed into Earth. A significant trait of these strange aliens, aside from their peculiar looks, is that they absolutely abhor music, so destruction and chaos quickly ensued upon arriving at a music-filled Earth. To combat the creatures, a group known as Symphonica is able to create beings known as music arts, young women who are the physical manifestation of classical music, who are able to wield the power of music itself alongside their conductors, the individuals who control them.
I'm waiting for the rain. I'm bracing for the thunder.